hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me. Maybe. Hey guys and gals, I'm Pal.
And I'm Nova.
And welcome back to PalsPlay Wind Waker. Last time, my voice sounded awful. This time, we're going through the door.
Awful.
This is not the door I wanted. Snap. But anyway, we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, so we're going through this door because it had some scary stuff. It had like 10 different types of tombs in there. This is not the room. This room! There we go. I was really thrown off by that. I have no sense of direction in this temple. Though that makes sense because I have not actually played in this temple. If you remember, it's Nova's turn, the entire temple, because it's her favorite. And in compensation, I'm going to be playing through the Wind Temple. But yeah, my voice sounds a little bit better. It feels a lot better than it sounds. So, that was a bad way to die. You see that? A bat being hit by a stone slab. Whoever said that Rosetta Stone couldn't kill you and was good for you is a dirty liar. Go away, Elephant Man.
Oh man, they're so creepy.
Die. Stupid Elephant Man. I actually think they're based off something. I mean, duh, they would be. But they look like they're almost based off of some sort of South America or African thing.
Yeah, they do.
Would you agree? Also, missed opportunity. You'd think that the Skullhammer would be good against these guys, but no. Okay, you want to kill? Oh wait, what am I doing? Man, the Tingle Bomb has some serious shortcomings where it doesn't actually work like a real bomb half the time. It'll blow up solid objects, but against enemies it does not work like a bomb. That's dumb.
It's almost like it's much less powerful.
Yeah. I mean, it's an instant bomb, so there you go. It's nice, but still, it'd be nice if it did more because this is Tingle's only damaging ability other than his voice.
His voice.
Yeah. And this can hurt you more than anything.
Actually, it can.
Yeah, and the worst
on your
opportunities, just suddenly, hi, can hurt you so badly. Yeah, you want to play the song, please? That was a really weird stare down right there. Also, those redeads are still chilling. They don't really care though.
You know, they're not very active creatures.
Don't redeads in one game move? Yeah, the ones in Twilight Princess, they move. Like once they see you, they will follow you.
Oh,
slowly.
Yeah.
Though also the redeads in that game are a little bit weird. They don't do what they normally do. They hit you with a sword instead, which is less creepy.
But it's more scary because that sword is huge, and when it just comes sailing right towards your face, that's kind of terrifying.
Tingle says, "Float around here with the Deku leaf."
No, really?
There we go.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Word.
See, now that I know that we can get infinite rupees, and that it's not really a glitch that we can get infinite rupees, I'm totally free to spam the boss. Snap, now Nova knows my plan. Oops. Also, you needed Medley.
I know that. I will bring her down with this.
You couldn't have just jumped?
No.
Why?
Because then she'll fly straight ahead, and then we'll fall the rest of the way.
So? That's like the coolest thing. See, it's bad to fall on your own, but when you're falling with a chick, literally, it's infinitely more cool. I find it interesting that she can't glide. You know?
It's just the mechanic that
I mean, to be fair, Medley, a vertical being, gliding would look ridiculous. But who says that Zelda isn't ridiculous? Okay, so this is a big room. Wow. Looking at this with Tingle makes it look a lot bigger than it actually is, though it's still pretty big. Okay, so what are we doing? What is this room?
This is the primary puzzle room.
Okay.
And this is... Well, the boss key will be our reward.
Oh yeah,
for
this
completing
room.
this.
It's the one where you reflect light everywhere.
I remember this used to be so challenging, but now it's just routine.
Yeah, now the game has become, I don't want to say mundane, but
It's become routine.
yeah, pretty much. So there are 2 chests on either side of the room that can be solidified with light, maybe. That was kind of weird perspective there. But yeah, they can be solidified by the light. I believe this one contains a red rupee, and the other one contains a joy pendant. So, not really worth it. Don't cry if you don't get this in your own playthroughs. Oh, purple rupee.
Although
Okay, never mind.
I think if you don't get them before you complete the whole puzzle, they will stay dematerialized permanently?
That doesn't make sense, honestly, because when you finish the puzzle, spoiler alert, the entire room lights up.
But I think I've done
But also,
that
yeah, that would be weird, because then it would have to play a cutscene for each chest. And that's just not really
No, it
something the
wouldn't.
Zelda game would do. Huh?
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, if they materialized.
You mean when the room lit up?
Yes.
No, they wouldn't have to have a cutscene.
Nah, I would say they would, though, because...
They could just play the little puzzle solve theme, and then you could find it for yourself.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, so while we're doing this, it's not really something that needs to be commentated, so I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about the missing dungeons from the game. If you remember, earlier on in the adventure, I talked about how there are 2 dungeons that were cut, which made this a much shorter Zelda game. And as a result, I believe that that is why the Triforce quest, which is coming up, is so stinking long. So, the 2 dungeons that were removed are actually pretty evenly spaced out. In every Zelda game, there's typically a series of 3 dungeons you have to conquer. Usually there are multiple series. In Skyward Sword, it was the Sacred Flames, and the
Sacred Gems in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, the Sacred Gems in Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to remember the other Skyward Sword ones. But yeah, you know what I mean. The few shadows in what?
Did you see Medley right there?
No.
When I pulled the mirror past and the light stopped shining on her, she put her harp away.
That's probably just bad time or good timing. Anyway, so there's a sequence of 3 in every Zelda game, and every game in general. But this game doesn't have it. There are 3 pearls, yes, but you only have to go through 2 dungeons. There are 2 sages instead of 3, and 2 dungeons. So it doesn't really make any sense why that would happen, especially since this game doesn't break the trends that much. So the 2 missing dungeons are one of the pearl dungeons, so it would be Neru's Pearl. It'd be Neru's Pearl, and also a 3rd sage. Those are the cut dungeons. So 2 cut dungeons, so there are only 5 in the game, not counting the final dungeon. So 6, I guess. And that's much shorter than it would have been. And it's one of the things that I've mentioned a couple times about how this game could have gone a lot further. You know, we could have had below water dungeons. We could have had interaction with some of the lost races of Hyrule. But they kind of sold us short. Still a great game, but I still feel kind of cheated sometimes. But these 2 dungeons were later reused in other Zelda titles, and the designers have not specified. They say they actually cannot specify which ones these were actually recycled in. So I decided I was going to come up with my own theory. So one of the segments of the game that I talked about was where you got the grappling hook, how you got so many items at once. You got the grappling hook and the Wind Waker at the same time. So my theory is that that dungeon was originally going to be forestalled until later, and it wasn't going to be the same dungeon. They just had to redesign it around the dungeon cuts. And that the actual dungeon is reused in Skyward Sword as the Ancient Cistern. I think that makes sense. Have you ever seen the Ancient Cistern? You haven't played through the game, but...
Just little bits and pieces of it.
Okay. You've seen how you use the whip in there?
kind of, to pull switches and stuff.
Yeah, and you use it to swing around just like you do with the grappling hook.
Mm.
So it makes sense to me that the whip or that dungeon would be the recycled one. Oh wow. Whoa. Wow. That was what? 80? That was about 100 rupees right there. Sweet.
Score.
Literally. I think there's another one of those, actually.
I'll go check the other one.
Yeah, you do that. Did this just complete the puzzle? No, it didn't. Okay. You still have time to get the chest. Thank you for doing this, by the way.
What do you mean?
Doing this passively while I ramble on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the other dungeon that was going to be cut, I think it's been confirmed at this point that it was Jabun's stomach, which would have been super cool. Also, Nova, you know they can't hear you nodding, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow, another thing. But yeah, I don't know what that would have been recycled in, though. I cannot think of a single dungeon that could have been a stomach at one point. What is this place?
I don't remember.
Oh. Oh, that's the secret we found out. You can shine the light at the things, I believe, at the stones.
Yeah.
That's what we found out.
There's no other room you can do this in, though.
Oh, there are 3 of them. Oh, boy. You just gonna chuck bombs in there?
I can.
Actually, you should wait until they come close. And then just drop a bomb.
Okay.
And then do the hurricane spin.
If I have enough time to charge it up.
I think you will. Tingle detects a chest.
Oh. Oh, goodness, there's still 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why you jumped down there. Also, you can't get up easily, just so you know, because you have to pull a block.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, it's so effective. Not. Sorry. Oh boy. You think it might have been a bad idea that you released 3 at once?
Maybe.
Man. Okay,
No, don't.
Really? It just spins their head. That is upsetting. Come on. Aw, man. Yeah, having 3 out here at once is problematic, especially because I believe that had you just jumped down, they wouldn't automatically break open.
Yeah, they would.
I don't think they would, because you need light to do that. And they give you a convenient way up. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, I can't really do anything except say... Nope, except say...
Hey!
I helped!
You did not. Come here.
Good job. Now, I'm guessing we get a treasure chart from this.
Looks like it.
I mean, Wind Waker does not place any heart pieces in their dungeons. At all. Unless I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Am I?
No, you're right, sorry.
I was gonna say, I can't think of a place where they do. I believe
we've looked at that list 1,000 times and there's no dungeons on it.
Yeah, there aren't. Speaking of that list, the files that I used for the Let's Play, for all of the text boxes,
For all of the artwork.
for everything, including the OST, I lost. Yeah, that was a shame.
They have mysteriously disappeared.
Especially when I had to deliver the news to Nova. Oh, hey, you have to do all of the art over again? Thank you. I'm not paying you this time.
Thankfully, I had a backup copy of some of it, though.
Yeah, all of the stuff I really was worried about.
Only some of it.
Except for my Five Nights at Freddy's project. I lost the map to that. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, let's finish this up pretty quick, because I don't want to drag this episode out.
Okay. I want to check for the...
Oh, yeah, that's
rupees.
right. There it is. Okay, we're at 261 rupees now. How much will this give us?
Nice.
60 rupees. That's pretty good. That's 6 bombs. Actually, we've made 200 rupees this episode. Sweet.
You better not spend them all on bombs.
What? Did you say something? Okay, what are you doing now? Are you supposed to be finishing something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering, because you don't have really... One of the pedestals is not there.
Oh, isn't it?
No. It's right behind you. So... See? And that's the one you need.
Oh, well, I can go ahead and aim medley.
Will you be able to aim her without... Oh, I guess that you have light there. Okay. Nice. This... Oh, man. Have I mentioned what this dungeon reminds me of? I have.
I think you have.
I think I have. But it just came back to me again. My goodness, this looks like Majora's Mask. Yeah, I did mention that. I edited it a while ago. But yeah, I definitely mentioned that this dungeon is pretty much Majora's Mask. But now that I'm looking at it again, there are some serious throwback. Actually, yeah, there are. The face on the mirror shield in that game is almost exactly that face. Almost to a T. That is cool.
It's kind of a pretty face without the re-dead body underneath it.
Yeah. I especially like the eyes, how interactive they are.
Interactive?
Yeah, also you can grab the chest.
You mean animated?
Animated, thank you. Chest. But yeah, this is a very, very Majora's Mask dungeon. I especially like how they're referencing other cultures. Like African culture is really heavy in this area.
She lost me when I got on that platform.
She has a rare disease. It's called verticumulus perpendiculus. Oculus perpendiculus parasophulus. She can't see vertically.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. So, one of the things that we discovered in this Let's Play, in an episode, is that Darknets will do spin attacks when you do. But we also found out, we didn't have it at the time, that they could do hurricane spins. If you charge up a hurricane spin and perform it, the Darknut will actually do it too. Which we're going to try out right now. See how it looks.
But I'm going to save...
You know that that there are only 2 in this room, right?
Were there?
Yes, and you killed them both.
It seemed like there were more.
No, I just... Oh, by the way, this is there was a failed recording, so that's why we're talking about things like they already happened. Okay, go ahead and kill him.
Okay.
Or show the spin attack first. It's better to defeat the bubble first. So yeah, they'll do the hurricane spin, which is pretty sweet. What? No, he didn't do it that time. But it's actually really useful against multiple Darknuts, and there's a point coming up where we will face about 3 at once. So you can charge up the hurricane spin, and they will all use it, and they will kill each other, or at least take off each other's armor. That's pretty cool. What will he do if he doesn't have a sword?
Poor fool.
Nothing, I guess. Also, I think he has to see you charge it up. Okay, you want to kill him now?
Oh, I just figured something out. Okay,
What?
so you don't have...
You want to kill him?
Yeah. You know how you have to gather the Knight's Crests in order to learn the Hurricane Spin?
Yeah.
It's because they knew it first.
Oh! Wow, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah. You're not teaching it to them. They already knew it.
That really makes sense. That's why Orca says you have to get the things. Or I'll just use my hand upon your head. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Especially because they know the spin attack as well. Man, so many hidden details in this game. It's kind of crazy. Like Vadi's eye.
Vadi confirmed.
For nothing.
Unfortunately.
I really hope that Capcom makes another Zelda game.
Yeah, they've done a good job so far.
Minish Cap was fantastic. It's on my list for favorite Zelda titles, easily. Not sure where it's placed, or where Skyward Sword is on that, especially because Skyward Sword doesn't have a snow area,
How about
but it's pretty high.
top Zelda game for a handheld console?
A handheld?
Yeah.
Minish Cap, for sure. Actually, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, no. Spirit Tracks might beat it out.
What?
You've never played Spirit Tracks. It is way better than Phantom Hourglass.
But better than Minish Cap?
Maybe.
That
It's
sounds
good.
Impossible.
Besides that one part in Spirit Tracks where you have to play the song for the crazy hippie man,
Oh my goodness.
it's a pretty good game.
How long were you stumped on that?
Like 2 years?
Yeah.
Though to be fair, everyone else in the fan base was too. And eventually, it was due to one random guy, I'm just gonna call him Random Tony the 18th, his mom, Random Tony the 17th, who solved it.
Are you being serious? A mom solved it?
Yes. The entire, like, most of the Zelda community was stumped on that for a long time, and then some guy posted the solution, and he's just like, you have to wait for the camera to pan to the specific point. My mom discovered this, and everyone just, their minds blew up.
That's incredible.
Moms for the win. Speaking as a mom myself.
Mom's OP.
Speaking as a mom myself.
Right.
Tingle's a mom. He's a single mom. For his brothers. Yeah. Wait. Tingle is so scared that he's broken into a cold sweat. He's all wet. And icky. I'm going to have to buy new clothes, so I can't go any further.
TMI, Tingle.
They should cost about 398 rupees. Yes, he said that. That's not me ad-libbing. That's a lot of money for his clothes. Wonder who he has make those.
Pose!
Look! Pajama Sam! And cohorts.
And cohorts?
Yes. And mask with tiny eyes in the center. Don't eat too much, kids, or you too will be a ghost with a lantern, and you will laugh. This is Jalhalla, the boss of the Earth Temple. Why he's the boss of an Earth Temple, I don't know. Just like any Poe, light is his weakness, and if you shine it on him, he will solidify, and you can pick him up and throw him into the spikes in the side of the room. Once again, don't eat too much, or you'll be thrown into spikes in your house. Oh, nice. That was like a pentakill. Good job, your first penta. Have you ever gotten a penta before?
No, I have not.
Oh, man. The rush. The rush. The slush. The mush. The blush. I don't know. So, yeah, throw the Mr. Pajama Man in there with his onesie. Also, if you're fat, you'll wear a onesie too. This is all fat people. Onesies confirmed.
Wow, the hurricane spin is really good against these guys.
Yeah. So to talk about this boss and not talk about him being fat, he has a couple main attacks. Actually, could you show one off here? I want to show it off. Step under his lantern right now, and let him fall on you. If you step under his lantern, he will fall on you and reverse your controls just like you're possessed. Walking to light will get rid of this, though it will not get rid of one of the Poes in his body, despite it technically needing a Poe to work. Periodically, the light will switch around different sides of the room, so you can't camp, I guess. I don't know why. Make things harder. And also, stepping underneath his lantern is a good way to bait him. Also, light interrupts all of his attacks, so use it a lot. And also, Nova's about to kill him. You have to throw him into those purple spikes. Any other spikes won't work. They have to be purple. Okay, kill them both. Good job.
Wow.
You didn't take any damage.
I think that was my best run yet.
Oh, he's a solid object. When he appeared, one of the skulls moved. Huh. It's weird that he'd have a hitbox. He's dead. So he doesn't have a hitbox.
So does that mean technically we did not defeat him? A random light beam did?
Nappa. Did I defeat him, or was he never there to begin with? Dun dun dun. Sorry. Nappa's just amazing. I sunk their battleships. And their whales. Wait, why are you doing that? I want the skulls to be in the cutscene.
They won't be.
Do it. Also get the heart piece first. Did you almost forget?
Yeah. I've actually done that several times.
I was wondering, because you're kind of edging around the other side. Okay, get the skulls in. Get the skulls in.
Why?
I want there to be skull.
Did you see it move?
Yes.
It's still moving. You see that?
Yes. Man, we don't talk
that's
about
creepy.
we don't talk about them. Okay. Bring those skulls right in the center. Okay, cutscene.
Oh, that's... Oh, there it goes. Look at that. You see it?
Okay, just enter cutscene. These skulls are creepy. Man, the skulls moved. Stupid skulls. We agreed on this beforehand, even though we never saw the room before. Good job, Link. You will conduct to someone who's performing with their eyes closed. Good job. That moment when you realize that the pommel of the Master Sword is a choo-choo head. Can't say it anymore. Man, Link almost got stabbed in the eye right there. The prayers of the Earth Sage have restored the Master Sword's former energy. There is but one step before it becomes the true Master Sword once again. Link, the power to repel evil is not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, Link, step into the light behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. And leave here. Uproot yourself, branch out, and find the Sage. Epic foreshadowing. And Link. About Prince Kamali. Please watch over him for me. You have to feel a bit sorry for Medley, because we're kind of leaving her in this undead labyrinth full of skulls to play music for no one. Just so our sword can be weird looking. That's dedication, but it's also sad. And what's also sad is that that is going to be it for this episode. Hey, wait, get the rubies.
Oh.
That bomb cost half price, so I could use another. Wow, they're giving us rupees. Why are they giving us rupees? Wait a minute. Why? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this episode in any capacity, please click like, and if you didn't, drop a comment telling me how I could make the next episode so that you would like it. Next time, my voice should be completely up to snuff, and I release episodes on Tuesdays and Fridays. See you guys then.